Hi, welcome to my chess channel on YouTube. Thank you very much for visiting. Here is a great game. That's my opinion. This is one of my better games because I play positionally as well. Maybe, or just defend. Okay, so here it goes. And this is against, as soon as I saw the flag, and it's just been played today, it's against Brazil. Equal rating than mine for Blitz on chess.com. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll try to find an exercise for you within the chess session. I biff the bishop. H3 is biffing the bishop. It's called biffing the bishop. Bishop H5, and I show no fear. I play G4 because black can play knight G4 and it's another game. Bishop G6. Now attacking my e pawn twice, so I defend it. I mean 3 times, and I defend it 3 times. Now maybe here black should play A4. It's maybe a bit better than what they play. H6 is okay though. Now here, this will not work. This move here does not work because I play knight G6. And hold on, yeah, knight G6, knight D2. Bishop D5, and now the knight cannot be captured, but it's not far away from being captured. So that's a little bit of nonsense what I just said there. I can play here also. I don't want to muck the analysis or the game up. I can probably play here too, and after Queen H4, then ED5, and so forth. Bishop A3, a move that I quite liked because it sort of all of a sudden is in black's way of their maneuverings with knights and such like, because then I would win material. If knight E7, then I can just, as the computer shows, I can either play bishop takes knight on E7, or I can go knight takes knight on E7, and I win at the most, or at, I basically win an exchange, which is a rook for a piece. So rook's obviously better than a piece. Queen D7, rook A D1. So here I'm playing positionally, I like to think. Rook A D8. Now black is now attacking my D3 pawn twice, and I'm defending it twice. So all I'm doing is I'm just defending. Knight 3H4, A4. So white is met with A4. Now I think we're both developed. We both have rooks on the D and E file respectively, and our queen on the second rank for ourselves. So what do I do now? I have to, I'm starting to think, what am I actually going to do with this position? How am I going to progress? Do I take this bishop on G6, or do I move my knight back, or what do I do, or to here, or whatever? What do I do here now? So what I think of is I'm thinking, well, this pawn on E5 is basically black's central strength and that of the surrounding pieces that are all well placed, even the bishop on g6. But notice the bishop can't come here, so this is a little bit of a problem for black, as I've just already mentioned. But also I'm thinking I want to, if I can't move my f pawn, of course, because it just is an illegal move, because of bishop g1 is check. So, but I'm thinking, well, I want to start to open up this f file. So that's what I do. This is my plan, and also other wee nibbles. So I play king h1, and here we have knight a5. Now I'm not sure that this is anything happening here, but anyway, I play queen to c2, and I started to think about if the knight goes back, something silly like this. This is what I was thinking, 5-minute chess. And by the way, my phone is playing up something rotten with when I'm putting making my moves on the chessboard. But this is what the game I picked, even though I've got several really fantastic games, even though my phone is not working properly, my cell phone, which I'm playing chess on. So here I play queen c2, and so it's just sort of like real basic that if knight c6, queen a4, queen c6, and as promised I now play rook f1, and I'm wanting to roll these pawns out and to get rid of this e5 pawn, as I've already mentioned. So that's my sort of plan. Now if this pawn's not here, then I can just play e5 here or something similar with my pawn and threaten the queen or whatever. So play rook f1, and that's sort of like a wee hint of what happens soon. But I've still got an exercise, don't worry. Here I can't just play queen a2, because then black can play queen a4. Always get the future square written down, that sort of thing. So I can't play queen a4 because queen a2 is annoying at the very least. f4. So everything's all nicely kind of defended, and should black allow me to take this, then I have these pawns just marching on. Don't worry, it's not long to go. Rook df1. Now I've taken my focus off the overprotection, as it's possibly called, not really, of my d3 pawn, and now I'm going tactical. I'm just going to go tactical now. Now there are moves here I can play that are very, very good as well. I could play this move here, knight h6, and obviously this is met with this, but I don't play that. I just transport my pawns to even better squares, d4. Now black's position is corrupt. Black's position, there are other moves that black can play, maybe here or here, but what black plays here is not the greatest. The other thing is black could just take this and exchange their knight or piece or their bishop for these two pawns that are going to be too strong really for black to meet. Queen e6, d5. Okay, so So here we've got the queen can just go back to e5, but it's not really good, is it? Because I just take the knight on c6 with my pawn on d5. So black plays this kind of sadly, but we haven't reached the exercise yet. Now, it's check. So I offer a queen swap because I really want a queen swap here. That's the sort of thing that Simon Cowell would say. I really want a queen swap here in this position. Okay, so but black refuses queen swap. So what do I do now? This is the whole exercise here. Can you see what I played next? Now I'm not saying it's the best move that white can play here, but it was certainly very good what I played, in my opinion. So if you want to pause now or that sort of thing to try and find what I played next. So it's a sequence of moves that result in clarification of the position. Okay, so the moves are the following, okay, and that's the end of the session. Knight g6, fair enough, just taking the g6 bishop. Fg6. Now, for those who couldn't see before, can you now see what I played? Okay, 1, 2, 3, we're going knight h6 check. Spectacular, is it? I don't know, maybe it's no good. And now comes this bishop on a3, which I spoke about earlier. Joins in, like Gary Kasparov would say, into the fray. Rook f8, so it's defending this rook on f8 move. Not that I planned it. And now what? King g7, and then I just merely go queen f3. Now notice this defends queen d1 check and just annoy my king. And so black plays probably the feasible move, but this would be the best move for black to play here. And then they're threatening check and checkmate. So here is probably the best move for black to play. So I would have to be careful. What would I actually do? And anyway, black wouldn't be threatening checkmate because I'll be able to take my rook back. But anyway, black didn't play queen e6. They played knight e5, and this is very sad because of queen f6, queen h8, checkmate. That is the end of my session. I hope you enjoyed it from a sunny winter's day in Christchurch, the 18th of July 2018. See you next time on The Muppet Show. David and Weegenaar out.